Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Hilda Faliha and I want to share my poster presentation with you today. The title of my poster is an overview of postural balance in children with autism spectrum disorder or ASD at Special Education School in Jakarta. In this presentation, I will explain what ASD is, why postural balance is important, some supporting literature, and how I conduct my study. First, let's talk about what autism spectrum disorder or ASD actually is. According to DSM-5, ASD is a neurodevelopmental disorder. This means that it affects how the brain grows and develops. It is mainly characterized by difficulties in social communication and the presence of repetitive behavior. Children with ASD often face unique challenges in daily life, especially when it comes to movement and balance. Now, you might be wondering, why do we focus on balance? Well, children with ASD often have motor coordination problems, including poor balance. This can affect how they walk, stand, or even play. Balance is a complex function. It involves three major systems in the body. The vestibular system, which control our sense of movement and balance. And then the visual system, which help us see where we are in space, and the proprioceptive system, which gives us a sense of body position. When these systems don't work well together, it becomes hard to maintain postural control. And that's why improving balance is so important. It can help children with ASD become more independent and improve their quality of life. Let's move on the prevalence or how common ASD is among children. Based on data from the CDC in 2022, about 3.2% of children are diagnosed with ASD. That's around 1 in every 13.6 children. A global meta-analysis shows a lower average around 0.77%, but this difference may be due to variation in diagnostic tools or criteria. Other study from the US and NIMH also saw high grades between 2.8% and 3.18%. So we can see that ASD is growing concern worldwide, including here in Indonesia. Let's look at the literature review. Many studies suggest that children with ASD have differences in brain structure, especially in areas related to motor planning and sensory processing. According to Corderio et al. 2021, children with ASD often show postural instability and have difficulty doing static balance tests such as standing still or staying in one position. One of the most common tools used to measure balance is the Pediatric Balance Scale or PBS. It was adapted from the Berg Balance Scale and is very useful in assessing motor skills in children with developmental disorder. Motor impairment in ASD are also closely related to problems in sensory integration, especially in the vestibular and proprioceptive system. Now I will explain the materials and the method used in this study. This research is a descriptive quantitative study using a cross-sectional design, and the participants were children diagnosed with ASD and enrolled in a special education school or SLB in Jakarta. And the sample size was 80 participants, and it was determined using Slovin's formula. The instrument used to assess balance was the Pediatric Balance Scale. The variables we look at include age, gender, and body mass index or BMI. And the data was analyzed using descriptive statistics to identify patterns and characteristics. For the reference used in this study, we can scan the QR code on the bottom right of the poster. In conclusion, this study shows the importance of understanding postural balance in children with ASD by focusing on their motor and sensory challenge, especially balance. We can help improve their daily functioning and independence. That's all of my presentation. Thank you very much for attention. I hope this presentation was helpful and informative. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.